What does that even mean?
What does that mean when you run it by ear?
Kelly Hinesley here with a couple of outlaws and a good guy from the Cbar, episode 2, Docky on the Run. Now, y'all will be able to get along for these 3 or 4 questions, right?
Well, I think that just depends on if they keep their hands to themselves.
You just stay on your side of the bench.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Let's get acquainted.
All right, so we've got Bob Hinesley as Texas Bob, Gilbert Polito as Poncho, and Seth Hinesley as Little Sammy. And yes, you heard me right. There are 2 Hinesleys in this episode. I bet you can't guess who's the dad and who the son is.
That could be way too much sexy for one movie.
Okay, guys, the first thing I have to ask you is what was it like what was your experience to actually be in a Western? Isn't that like every little boy's dream?
Oh man, I tell you what little boy doesn't want to be a cowboy and get in a little shoot 'em up, bang bang, get to ride, you know, get to chase each other around, huh?
Yep,
I mean,
yep,
come
yep.
on now, every little boy wants to dream about that a little bit, don't
Or
they?
an outlaw or a little boy being an outlaw, running around with the 6-shooter on the side.
Being a bad boy and being able to get away with it?
Little cowboy and Indian, copping robbers.
Nice. Okay, well, we are actually located at one of the filming locations, which is the surrounding of the Goldwater Lake here in Prescott, Arizona. Bob, where did your particular character film at? What locations?
Oh man, I mean, we had so many great locations. I mean, we were at the Dells, Prescott Dells. I mean, good grief, man. I mean, that place is gorgeous. Then, you know, we're sitting up here at Goldwater, and man, it just smells wonderful and just looks great. Just love it up here, you know, get the tall trees and whatnot. But I'm gonna have to tell you, the fact is, the Verde up in Poland, I mean, the water was just crystal clear, man. Just couldn't believe it. The flowers, the colors, they were just so yellow. I mean, it looked like they were painted. I mean, you'll see it in the movie. It's gorgeous. I mean, you just can't believe the landscape and how beautiful Arizona is. It's just fantastic, I tell you.
And what about you, Gilbert? You were an outlaw. Your character is Poncho. What was your filming locations?
Probably the same place, Dells and yonder's down the hill over here.
Right here at the Goldwater. What would be your favorite? What would be your favorite of those 2 locations?
That go far.
I say here, riding up with the horses, giving a little exercise to them.
Yeah, you really can't get too much of this. It is gorgeous up here. Yeah. So what about you, Seth, Little Sammy? Where did you film your character, and what was your favorite place?
The Granite Dell is probably the best place I filmed in. It's pretty sweet. I do some rock climbing up there myself, and wonderful scenery, great trees, rocks, and a little bit of water down at Watson Lake.
Where else did you film at?
Oh, up in Paulden. Got a little barn scene.
Which is like, what, 20 minutes from here?
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
Awesome. So tell me about your character, Texas Bob. What can you give us that won't be like throwing the baby out with the bathwater?
Well, I got to tell you, you know, the way I see the character in the script is he's definitely a loner. He's obviously from Texas, and we're filming here in Arizona, and that's where you know, all the script says we are is here in Arizona and whatnot. So obviously I'm a drifter, and end up running up on the Doe family, and it looks that there's some money to be made, and well, you know what? Anytime there's money to be made, that's pretty intriguing. So yeah, I'm definitely along for the ride and along for the fun, for sure.
So Gilbert, what can you tell us about Poncho?
Poncho's almost exactly like Texas Bob. He's a loner. All he wants is to make that cash, that green moolah, and go on with his life and next adventure.
Nice. So Seth, you are the one and only on this panel of 3 that is a good guy. What can you tell us about Little Sammy?
Well, he's pretty new to this movie. He just introduced as part of the Barnett family. He's pretty quiet, stays to himself, but he definitely knows the way around the gun.
Awesome. Well, you guys, I'm so excited to see episode 2. Cbar episode 2, Docky on the Run, will be available on Amazon Prime sometime in January 2019. Be looking for it and stay tuned for more Cbar episode 2 cast interviews. Thanks, guys.
Oh, don't forget, we'll see you on the trail. Right, fellas?
That's right.
That's
on
right.
the trail. Watch your back.